Why do we chase what's in the future, not focusing on what's right here in front of us? Why is future always more appealing than the present moment? Why is that no matter how our lives change for the better, we always strive for a better? I wonder when we will say, okay, it's enough now. I can live in the moment with all my accomplishments and peace. I wonder whether we will ever say that. All I know is that we all strive for the same thing that we constantly ignore and put off realizing, not knowing it's truly given for free, not depending on something else to be found or caught.
Now I know all the self-improvement gurus and self-help books have told you otherwise. Even I think in this way sometimes that we as humans should always be working on ourselves, learning constantly, making something new, observing and applying and so on. But I cannot deny the presence of this voice in the back of my mind, which asks that, what exactly are we doing here? And it has been there since I first questioned our existence on Earth more than a solid decade ago. And after that, I did a lot of things that practically went against that voice, neglecting that and acting like it never existed. However, it never really went away. With all the things I did and I'm still doing, I cannot ignore this basic question. What is the point of all this? What is the point of striving for more when there is only one true end for all of us, for our planet, for our universe, for just everything? If everything is temporary, then why am I trying as if it's permanent? Of course, I haven't got answers for these questions, at least not yet. So I have decided to make my own ones, to stick some more, to make some memories, to enjoy our human experience here and now, as long as I'm here. So here's what I found.
This moment of me being alive is my moment. So imagine this as a short period of time that's given to us to give speech on stage, and you know you will not stay there forever. So you actually mount the stage to give the speech and go down. So of course, just because you're on the stage, it doesn't mean that you must speak or you must be seen. You might rather stay away from the spotlight or under it. It's your choice, but whatever you choose to do, nothing will change the fact that you're actually given an opportunity to talk your story, your experiences. Whatever else you opt for doing on that big stage is totally up to you.
2, it's not the outcomes that we chase, it's the present moment that we want to change. We shouldn't forget that whatever happens in our lives, we will experience it from the first person point of view. Usually when we dream our future, we tend to see ourselves from others' perspective, like how we appear, how we act, how we seem from outside. And it takes some amount of willpower to put yourself in the first person in the future. And when we do that, we realize we might be keeping some parts of who we are now, especially the things that affect us negatively. As you might already know that accomplishing things, success, don't really eliminate self-doubt or self-pity or negative self-talk. That's why it's very important to work on our mindset right now before we get to the next level of our lives. If we don't do that, the worst thing is that even if we get success in the future, it wouldn't feel like success at all. It can backfire, in other words. Then we might sit there and question everything, like, what was the point of me trying to do all the things and trying to get all the things I wanted to, if nothing changes inside me and if I still feel the same?
Third, nothing actually can affect the flow of life. It can only affect our perception about it. So no matter what happens in life, no matter what we do, life will be there, somewhere, sometime. All the good and bad stuff are not that influential enough to impact life's flow. However, it can influence us individually. To be more specific, our present moment. We can use this to our advantage, however. So let me explain it. Even I post this video or decide not to, life will still go on. Either way, we only affect my perception towards life. For example, if I post it, I will see myself as someone who posted the video, and others who watch this will recognize me as a girl who is talking about her attitude towards life. On the other hand, if I keep this to myself for some reason, me in my own eyes will feel like someone who made this video and not ended up posting it. And no, you will never see me talking these things and never see me as a girl who is saying these particular sentences.
Now you might wonder, a lot of influential things happen in our lives and we forget them at some point. We can't remember all of them, of course. So how can it be helpful for us? It's true, but it's not important to remember all the things all throughout your life. It is enough to recognize something influential and to take an action right away, or not to take one. It depends. As I mentioned before, we will always be living in the present moment, and what we build block by block in the present moment matter. This also applies to books you read or videos you watch or any other type of content, influential content that you expose yourself to. You might have felt that as well, like you feel motivated after a book or a video or a movie, but sometime later you don't even remember why you were motivated. It would have mattered more if you took an action right after you got influenced by a certain thing. I will end this video with that. It doesn't matter what answers you get or what answers you make for yourself, or maybe you don't do anything regarding those questions. Just if you need something so simple, I highly urge you to put your hand on your heart and feel its desire to beat. Feel how all of your body is cosmically designed to keep you alive and to keep you breathing. And just try to enjoy its limited time on Earth.